Give it up for Irene Merrow!
Excuse me, baby.
One more time for Irene! Oh my god, give it up for Sydney. She's so wonderful. We love her. Just off the top, always gotta ask, is it so cold in here or am I so thin? Your laughter resounding yes, thank you. Okay, we can begin. So I was at a bar recently and there was this female bartender and she made this dude buy me a free shot of tequila because he's put his arm around me without my permission. And I don't have a joke for that, I just I miss her and I hope she's thriving. But to be real, it is hard, ladies, right, to be a woman existing in the world. There's some ladies up front, right? Because everywhere you go, some man is trying to harass you, right? Where I feel anytime I go in public, there's just some dude that's just oh my god, you look so tired. And I'm please, I have a boyfriend. It's hard, it's really hard. I was at a bar again, I frequent them, I have a drinking problem, it's my cutest quirk. And this time I was physically at the bar at the counter and there was this dude who put his entire little thingy down my tattoo here and said, cool. The was the correct response. And then his friend turned to me and he said, I'm so sorry. So times are changing, ladies. Men's friends are apologizing to me. It's all happening. Feminism is very complex and nuanced. These two boys in the front know what I'm talking about. There's a lot going on because I feel on the one hand it's if a man objectifies me, I will kill him. But then on the other, it's if my brother's friends don't have a group chat going about how hot I am, I will kill myself. Do you guys see the layers? A lot at play. I also feel I give men a lot of shit as a woman who masturbated for the first time while watching Liar Liar starring Jim Carrey. And I don't mean to be up here on my high horse, I'm a white woman and we suck too, right ladies? 53% of white women voted for Trump, and that's not even our most devastating quality. We also firmly believe that enjoying white wine is a legit personality trait. Quick poll of the room. Do you guys think if I got bangs, it would make up for the fact that I once Googled, is Gandhi dead? I am part of the problem. I am. I feel there's a couple different variations of white women, all bad. We're all bad. And I feel there's the white wine Becky's on one end, there's white women like me. I am essentially if Arya Stark started a blog about crop tops. I do feel that's the vibe I'm aggressively giving off. What else is going on? My sister is getting married. And she made me the maid of honor, which means I have to do everything. And I have to plan the bachelorette party, and I thought it would be kind of fun if I made all the arrangements and all the gals showed up, and it wasn't a bachelorette party, but it was my funeral. Sounds like a fun plot twist, right? Dating in New York is hard, and I do have the copyright to that statement. But especially, it's hard here because there's too many options. You feel like there's too many fish in the sea, where it's just like, I don't know, like, is he the one, or is he like a DJ with a big dick and a printer, Always a toss-up. When I first moved to New York, I was dating this guy. We lived in Crown Heights together, and because we lived together, we shared a bedroom, and one day, he was at work, I was home, and I saw he had his diary laying on the bed. So I was like, all right, we'll just take like a little quick look-see. And then like, boom, first entry was about how he was scared that I was cheating on him because I'm such a slut. It's weird that you guys laughed. But like super fucked up, right? That he kept a diary. I couldn't confront him about it because then we would have to address the fact that I read his diary and that I was cheating on him. I think a lot of people, I know cheating's not nice, it's not a nice thing to do, but he kept his diary, so it's good. A lot of people think it's the worst thing you can do, and when I tell them I cheated, they think I'm a horrible person. But I also feel like that's kind of the same people that hire a photographer to take their engagement photos at a horse farm. And it's who's the real monster here? If you guys are wondering why I have pinky out, I did break my pinky while trying to charge my phone. Truly a woman of the modern age. But yeah, now I'm in a healthy relationship. I'm in a healthy relationship with a straight white man because, as they say, love strikes where you least expect it. And we are in an open relationship, so I am required by law to just corner you at a party and just tell you how that just kind of works for me. No, but in all honesty, I feel like I don't talk about my open relationship unless people ask me about it, or let's say I'm on a stage and I have a microphone, so you guys can't do anything about it. But when people do ask me about it, I feel like the main question that I get is people being like, how do you deal with jealousy? How do you not get jealous? Blah blah blah. And my whole thing is that's the whole point, right? Where open relationship is not about jealousy, it's about emotional trust and punishing my mom for that time that she told me that I needed to work out more when I was literally on the cross country team. And I don't mean to be a bitch about my mom, love her, love the gal. She just she and I, we see the world very differently, we have very different views, where she just has this positivity and confidence that I will never understand. She's told me on 2 separate occasions that she doesn't think that life is that hard. And that everything Oprah says she has thought of already. Okay, Katie, just after 1 glass of white wine, white women, I'm telling you. And I know, she's a lot of fun though. She came to visit me in New York a couple months back, and she's so cute. She showed up at 2 p.m. on a Friday. I met up with her, and she was like, all right, what would Irene do for fun? Show me what Irene would do for fun in the big city. And I was like, it's a little early for cocaine. Is this a cocaine room? Love that for you. I love cocaine more than literally anything. I had to kind of scale it back recently. I realized I was doing too much cocaine, and there's always the moment where you realize it, right? My moment was where I was so high on cocaine that I thought that everything was going to be okay. Very sobering moment. Okay, I'm almost out of time. Just before we go, I have 2 questions for you. You guys have heard from me. I want to hear from you. So number 1 is, do we find it weird that there's a term for resting bitch face, right? But there's no term for resting I'm a father of 2, and I'm gonna make you feel very uncomfortable by touching the small of your back. Makes you think. Question number 2. Do you guys remember when they legit made a movie about being a boy? And they called it Boyhood. And then everybody clapped. It's almost like when they made a show about being a girl, and they call it Girls, and everyone was like, she's fat. I'll be honest, that joke was a little more fun. We didn't know what a piece of shit Lena Dunham is.